Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Gemini Ascendant and the predictions for the month of May 2024. So in the month of May, the Ascendant Lord Mercury is going to be in your 10th house along with Mars and Rahu till 10th of May, and then it is going to move into the 11th house. So this placement in the 10th house along with Rahu and Mars is going to give you a boost in your workplace, and it may lead to some kind of a professional achievement in your relevant domain. From 11th to 30th of May, Mercury will then be transitioning through the 11th house, and you will see benefits coming from your friends and social circle. This time from 11th to 30th of May is also going to increase your ego because Sun is present in the exalted position here, and Mercury will see a conjunction with Sun, and that is why you should keep your ego under your check and you should give due credit to your friends or network for their help that they will be extending to you in order to shine in your professional domain. 19th and 20th of May is also the best time for you financially. So overall, this month is going to be very favorable for you because of this excellent placement of the Ascendant Lord Mercury in the 10th and then subsequently in the 11th house. Jupiter is your 10th house lord, and it is going to be transitioning in through the 12th house from 1st of May. What it would mean is that people who want to go to a foreign country will see success in their efforts in the next 1 year. So if you're planning to immigrate to some country, or if you're looking for a change in a job and that too in a foreign country, then this transitioning Jupiter will give you those results in the next 1 year. If you are in a business that is related to export import, if you deal in healthcare, or you work in a multinational corporation, then again this time frame will be very favorable for you. Time from June to May 2025 will be very beneficial. So for the next 1 year, Gemini Ascendant people should stick to their jobs and business, and they should not try to change their workplace. Again, 10th lord in the 12th house would mean that it is better that you stick to what you are doing at the moment and you should not make any changes in your profession. Jupiter also happens to be your 7th house lord, and this is also going into the 12th house, that too in the enemy sign of Venus, which means that the differences will now start to crop up slowly with your spouse, and these differences will keep on building for the next 1 year. So that is something that you need to be aware of and try to resolve those differences before they become very big. Jupiter is not aspecting the 7th house, so you're not going to get any protection in your married life. And apart from that, all those people who are single will also have to wait till the time Jupiter comes back in the first house. So time frame till May 2025 will not be very beneficial for people who want to get married, and single people will have to wait for quite some time. See, Gemini ascendant people normally are very good storytellers, and they love to talk because the ascendant lord itself is Mercury. So if Mercury is well placed in their chart, then you will find a lot of such people in the marketing and communications domain, or any kind of a domain that involves the oratory skills. Gemini people should never make enemies because the sixth house lord is Mars, and here the sign is that of a Scorpion. So you see that a lot of Scorpion enemies collude together in order to bring down the downfall of a Gemini ascendant person, and that is why Gemini ascendant people should never make any enemies, because they are responsible for their rise and fall in their life. Mercury as a planet is someone which does not have any trait of its own. Whenever it gets associated with a benefic planet like a Venus or Jupiter, then it takes those benefic qualities. When it gets associated with any malefic planet like Mars, then it takes all the bad habits from that planet. Similarly, when you talk about company, Gemini ascendant person, if it happens to be in a good company, then they will rise in their life. But if they happen to get into a wrong company, then they see a drastic fall in their life. So something that they need to be very careful about, and they should choose their friends or their company very very wisely. Mars is your sixth house lord, and it is going to combine with Rahu in the 10th house. So this will be joined by the ascendant lord Mercury, as I said earlier. So time frame from 1st to 10th of May is very good to rise and shine at the workplace, and within these 10 days also time frame from 7th to 10th of May is exceptionally good as far as the ascent in professional life is concerned. Venus is your 5th house lord and 12th house lord, and it is going to be in the 11th house in the sign of Aries till 18th of May. Now Venus loses its strength in the Aries sign, but then this house is very favorable, so you will get at least some results from Venus. After 18th of May, Venus will move to the 12th house. So if you are a student, then time frame from 2nd to 6th of May is very beneficial to appear for any kind of a competitive exam. People who are interested in speculation should stay away from the market. They should just stay on the sideline, try to learn and observe how this market function, derive some new kind of a learnings from the market. This is not a month where you can play and succeed in the stock market, because both Jupiter and Venus, who are the significators of money flow, are combust in May. So you will not make any money in the market. Even if you are a skilled person, you will not see any gains coming in. So it's better that you sit on the sidelines and watch the market and learn something from it. There are also certain days where you need to remain a bit cautious. So 14th and 15th of May prove to be expensive for you. You may end up spending money on elderly people of your family or on the education of your kids. And 28th and 29th of May is something where you need to be careful about your health. But apart from these 4 days, the month otherwise is pretty good, because the placement of ascendant Lord Mercury is itself is very good. Apart from that also, you have good placement of planets in this month. Sun is in the exalted position in the 11th house. There are three planets in the 11th house, so all gains house is getting amplified. Saturn also is in its own sign in the 9th house, and Saturn is considered very favorable, especially for people who want to go to a foreign country. So when something happens in terms of an event, then you will see multiple people contributing to it. Saturn in the 9th house in its own sign itself opens doors for you once you go to a foreign country, and in this case your 10th house lord is also going into the 12th. So it means that if you are planning to go outside for some kind of a professional gain, then this time frame is going to be very favorable for you. But overall also month of May is very favorable for you, especially in the professional domain, where people will see some kind of a achievement coming into their coffers in the first 10 days of May. So that's the summary for you for this month. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would request you to do so, and thank you very much for watching.